What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better. It's good to be back and streaming. Kimmy was the first in chat. We gotta give Kimmy a round of applause, everybody. How you doing, Kimmy? I'm doing pretty good. I have been trying to get over this cough. So my cough is a lot better today. If it starts getting too bad, I'm gonna run and get my cough drops. But it's been a lot better today. Funny enough, it acts up most of the time when I start talking. So streaming was kind of almost impossible last week because every time I would talk, I would start coughing. But we're good. We're back. Wacky's here as well. Cyan says they were first, but Cyan, you didn't type anything in chat. I can only see chat. I can't see anything. And plus, Wacky was technically there before you because he said hi. But how are you? How are you, Wacky? How are you, Cyan? Bacon! Bacon's here. How you doing, Bacon? Shy's here as well. Hello, Shy. I mean, you might have been first to the stream, but the moment the notification came, the timer was still going. I mean, yeah, but again, I'm just saying first in chat because they were the first ones I saw. But hello. I didn't see hi from you though. I saw hi from Wacky. I did go up the list. The first message I see in my multi-chat is Kimmy. She said hi over on Twitch. And then after that was, how are you from her? And then hi from Wacky. So I don't know. Maybe yours just didn't get translated through. And there was a bug. I don't know. You're surviving, Bacon. Is college... I get college can be a little rough at times. But like, I hope everything's going okay. I don't know if I can have a break right... Hey, you can have a break right now. That's good. Symphonic Band concert just got done. That's awesome. Oh, I was just thinking about Symphonic Band the other day. When my kids are old enough and out of the house and I actually have like time in my schedule, I would love to be able to do Symphonic Band just as a community member. I think it'd be fun. What started, it's not still started. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Must have been an issue or something. Next one is December 2nd at 7:30. Well, I can't be there, sadly. That is my birthday, so I can't really be there for that one. And I got to work that day. The day after that's our concert at our school, and I got to get my students ready for that. I saw your comment about that, Cyan. I did look at him. I haven't watched his videos, though. But if he seems like a chill dude and someone I would want to comment on or to collab with, I have a series that I am planning out and reaching out to some other content creators about participating in. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll add them to my list of people I should check out for that. You guys got a futon for free? I remember futons. They don't like my back very much, at least nowadays. My back hurts thinking of a futon. I slept on a futon for a good chunk of college. It was not fun. I'm sorry, Shy. I wish I could be there, but it's my birthday. And I gotta work. Sadly. If I didn't have to work, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go do that. I've heard of Black Label Society. I can't say that I've listened to him a lot, but I have heard of them. He's basically like, hey, that's cool. I don't know. Do we need more odds in the world like that? I feel like I'm one of a kind. I should be one of a kind. I don't know. Your father's getting you tickets for your birthday? That's awesome. Shout out to Dad Bacon. I don't know how to say it, but shout out to Dad Bacon for getting those tickets. That's cool. I just got to see what three of my favorite bands for the longest time. A couple weeks ago, I was so Father Bacon sounds better. I was so happy to see that. I actually commented on one of them was called The Wonder Years, and I commented on one of their social media posts, and the lead singer Dan Soupy Campbell liked my comment, and I was ecstatic about that. Which I know nowadays, like with social media, it's not like a huge thing when someone like of a certain famous status likes a comment. But I always enjoy that because it's cool to have that kind of like connection with those that I grew up listening to and that I look up to as a musician and as a human. Because Soupy is a great lyricist. He's a great person. Yeah, and I hope to actually meet him one day and actually shake his hand and stuff because he's had such an influence on my life since I discovered the Wonder Years as a band. add or fix what I sent you in Discord that one time. I want to see. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Sorry, that was a huge yawn. I didn't want to yawn into the mic for you guys. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I have been, so with being sick last week, I didn't do a whole lot of recording. I did a lot of editing. So I did get a video done for this coming Saturday. I'm still currently trying to work on the thumbnail for it. But that's like, the streams this week are pretty much going to be me playing catch up, and I'm going to chat with you guys while I do that. And I hope that's okay with you guys. I love using the streams to chat with you guys, but I also like using it to get caught up on content or be ahead on content. And going into next semester is going to be crazy for the school year. So I need to make like a plan or a calendar for how I'm going to handle everything from basically January till April, because my life is going to be kind of hectic during that time period. Yeah, you can join the Discord server now, Bacon. Yeah, you're free to join now. I'm not gonna watch the video on stream, Cyan, because I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, but I will definitely check it out. I'll have to just add it to my list of things. The newest odd man. I think I saw your newest meme on. I think it was on TikTok. You commented it or something. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. It was entertaining. But quick update on like digital side of things. So my what was my brain stopped working there for a second. So I have almost all of the computer components for my next PC build. I'm just waiting on the motherboard. The motherboard should be anywhere from now until like right before Thanksgiving, which is like the 25th, which is my anniversary. So from here until then, I should be getting my motherboard in, and then I'm going to start building my computer. I don't know if I'm going to create content out of it and put it on the second channel. I might. I don't know. I don't know. I have to finish. I have a microphone back here on my desk that I got from a company that I need to finish reviewing. I've gotten all the unboxing footage done. Cyan, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, since you paid $190, okay, I can do that for you, Cyan. Let me finish chatting and we'll look into it, okay? I do appreciate it. Let's give Cyan a round of applause for the super chat, guys. Again, keep your money, guys. You don't have to spend your money on me. Please keep your money. I don't want to make it sound like I don't want money. Money is the reason that I'm able to pay my bills and stuff. But again, use your money on you. Spend it on stuff you want. But yes, I will take a look at it. Since you went through the hassle of doing that, I will do that for you, bud. How is the class? What do you mean the class? I don't got a cat. The cat will fit in the toaster.
The cat won't fit in the toaster.
It won't, so always remember that. My cat is here. Let me... Oh. Do I have it? Oh, I gotta unplug my capture device. Sorry. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with this the new PC build, is that I actually get to use my new I bought it like 2 years ago. It's like a USB adder that you add, or hub that you add to a PCI slot, and I'll have more USB ports so I can actually plug in like a dedicated webcam for the cat cam. Let me get that going quick, because I don't think it's gonna work. So hold on a second. There she is. There she is, the cat herself. Boom. I can zoom in a little bit. Need the video link? I'm pretty sure I can find it in Discord. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make sure the cat cam is good. We're going to zoom in, so don't mind the dark screen while I do some zooming. There she is. And we'll turn the exposure down to like there. And then we should be good. Okay, and face cam, boom, we're back. There's cat cam. Cool. And then really quick, before we go to Cyan and fulfill his super chat, If you're new to me at all, I'm Advent MC. That's me. I'm a content creator. I'm a teacher full time during the day. I stream Minecraft, and every now and then I like to do some Pokemon TCG stuff, but we don't do a whole lot of it because you can't find Pokemon cards. But I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, except for last week because I was sick, and then new videos every Saturday. So there's a little bit about me if you're new and you want to watch more stuff, or you didn't know who I was before. There we go. But that's Tiki. That's the odd cat cam. She's cute. She's also a pain in my butt because she has been going to the bathroom on my son's bed. So I've been watching a lot of bedding. I see Cyan sent me the stuff already. Okay. Let's see about this video. Okay, so it's a 1-minute tutorial. That's not bad. Any ideas to build? Okay. Okay. Empty the garbage can. Okay. Burn, fire. Okay. So, my question with your build there, Cyan, is I know not everyone can see it because I would have to get the link and put it as a browser source. It's a whole ordeal. It looks cool, and I could definitely see. I like the idea of the items being in the middle, and then the copper golems sorting them. My worry with your garbage chest is because copper golems can only sort into up to, I think, 10 chests. And if that garbage chest is part of that 10, if they go to that one first compared to all the others, and there's nothing, and there's like nothing, like let's say there's nothing in it, and because I'm assuming that chest is going to like a hopper into a dispenser, so that way you can get rid of the stuff. Bandit just. I feel like you just resubscribed like 2 weeks ago when I was when I was streaming, dude. How you doing? Welcome, Bandit, with the resubscribe. Appreciate you, Bandit. How you doing? I worry that you're gonna have items that you want sorted thrown into that garbage chest. I like the option of like being able to dispose of those. But I'm wondering if you could set it up to sort through, like check out if you haven't. I get there's items in the corner for it, but if they, let's say that the copper gold here, let me jump into a creative world quick, and I want to make sure I'm not. Boom. All right. Ignore. This is a gold farm that I'm designing for my Forever World, so don't mind me. I think it's back this way. All right. See you later, Cyan. I hopped into here so I can show you. Going to be possibly coming to town next month to give us her kittens, and she has. So instead of having 3 cats, we're going to have 3 cats plus 2 kittens, and I'm so excited. Hey, that's awesome. It's an exciting news. All right, so Cyan's going to watch that after. So I'm going to explain to the rest of you guys what's going through my head. So let me turn... where is it? Peaceful. Back to peaceful. Get rid of those slimes. Okay, so the way that he has this set up is, gosh, copper chest, copper golem. Okay. No, I wasn't in survival. I was I was in creative. This is one of my creative worlds where I just do building. I do some redstone testing. I do a lot of stuff in this world. Okay. So we have, let's say, this area in the middle. This is our middle area of our copper chests. This is where the copper golems are going to sort. Now you have, let's say, I don't know how far away they are, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to go like right there just to kind of give us an idea. This is our garbage chest that you're talking about. Garbage. Boom. Okay, so that's our garbage chest. That's where they're going to put anything you don't want sorted, which I think is a great idea. Like if you have a option for them to do that. And I saw that you had it wrapped around with, it was like framed in with steps, which I think is fine. I think that works just fine. But I know that you have other chests like pretty close to it. And I think it was like 3 blocks away. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's say you have 9 chests on the side. So they will take items from here and they'll sort into there. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, copper golems there. But let's say you're sorting like 9 items. Wood, stone. We'll do sandstone, redstone, glowstone. I'm going to do a bunch of stone. Stone, can't do stone, dripstone and endstone. Right? Polished blackstone. Let's set this up quick because it's the easiest way that I can describe this, and don't mind axiom. There we go. Messing with those. So we're going to set these chests up so that way they have stuff to be sorted, which again, I think is great. I love the copper golems for that option because I'm actually trying to set up a storage stuff for, and let's say birch, not birch fences. Let's do like strip stems. Okay. So we have all these set up to have different items to get. And I'm going to just, for the sake of having items, I'm just going to copy these. Why is sandstone there? I thought I put it in the bottom corner, but I didn't. Pull these out. I know this is fantastic content. You guys just watching me take stuff, put it in chests, and then pull it back out of chests. I know. Premium. So these are all sorted. These are ready to sort different items. We're going to put some here, and then we're going to put some here. And then the copper golem is going to grab them and ideally would sort them into these chests. But, oh. Thank you for that, Bandit. My heart is working now. But my worry is that even though you want these chests sorted, they're going to go here. So these items are in here. And even if you have, let's say, like 4 copper golems sorting. Okay, these are in the dead center. Now, the good news is they're already going to these chests. But then, oh, let's say a rotten flesh gets thrown in there. Gosh, that's the one thing I hate about Axiom is twisting those. Like, what is that serving? What is the purpose of that? But there, see, he's grabbed the rotten flesh. Now he's going to look through these chests and try to find them. But, like, let's say that they're not going to look through all these. They're going to go right to this one. I was ready for that, Kimmy. I was ready for that one. Now, the nice thing is they are looking through these first. And I don't know if that has to do with like something with their AI, where they're looking through these chests first because there are for sure items in them. But then are they going to come to this one? Yeah, okay. So if your system works like this, to where they are going through all of those chests first, and then they will drop them off at the garbage chest last, that does work. That's a great idea. But my worry is that they're going to pull something, and then they're going to come right to this chest, and it's going to go out. So like, if you're running it into a dispenser, and let's say a hopper, so it pulls all your chests out, so that way they don't look in there and see just rotten flesh. Like, all in all, that works great. But my worry is that let's say they'll pull the oak from here, but like, oh, they're going to todd along and they're going to go to, oh, this chest, which is a garbage chest. And once it kind of cycles through all this rotten flesh, it's going to go into here. There's not going to be anything in this chest. So we'll put the oak wood in there. Does that make sense? I hope so. So I know I just rambled about that, but like that was mostly for Cyan. Then I can call them my minions and I can become the next crew. Speaking of that, I did release a short for that. If you guys haven't checked out any of my YouTube shorts or TikToks, please consider going and checking them out. If you haven't checked out any of my long form content, please consider going to look at that. I have an entire Forever World series, survival series that I have done, and I'm working on episode 22 as of now. I've been working on that whole world for over a year. We've had that world officially for a year as of last month. So, yeah. So this works great as long as they don't treat this as like the first chest that they look through. Which, if they go right to these and they look through all these to put stuff in, then you're good. But again, I don't know how that will work. But overall, it's a cool idea. Anyway, all right. So we are going to record some clips, guys. So we'll have to get rid of the cat cam really quick and all that because we're going to record some clips. I'm going to record some footage. And we're going to do a lot of B-roll editing. I hope that's okay with you guys. We're going to edit some B-roll for episode 22 of my survival series, if that's okay. So I'm happy we're going to chat and we're going to be doing a bunch of other stuff as we do that. But like, that's going to be the main point of the streams this week is I'm basically playing catch up. I'm trying to get caught up on like some of the stuff that I meant to do last week, but I got behind on. Because now we're starting to get some sort of normalcy back into the household. My wife's feeling a lot better. She has her follow-up next week for her surgery recovery, and my son, his follow-up is tomorrow for his tonsils. So we're getting some sort of normalcy back, which is not really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and load into, there's the main world. We're going to go into there. I'm going to load up and we're going to do some quick recording to kind of get caught up on some stuff and we'll be good. I've been doing a lot of tough mining lately. But the tower, luckily, is completely done. I haven't fully tested it yet, and we might do that today a little bit. My boats are over here. I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll record a few clips from this world to wrap up that episode so I can finish editing that, get it ready for next week. And then I have a couple tutorials that I'm starting to look at. One of them I don't know for sure how I want to do it, if that makes sense. I just came up with it like literally an hour ago and I started setting it up and I'm like, this seems like it will take a while, which it's a farm that requires you to breed a mob, which if you're starting with just two of the same mob, it does take a little bit to build up. But I don't know. It's when I was just testing it before stream, it felt like it was taking forever. But I do need to get some glow lichen and top off this rim up here with some slabs. and I'll be good to go. But yeah, we're going to record some clips, call it good, and then there we go. Oh, I got to do the retaining wall too, but we'll finish some of that up hopefully today. I want to get to some editing some B-roll because I got a lot of B-roll footage for this world. Come on, Fry Bread. Where's my snowballs? You were such a big help for this build. Like, I used Fry Bread to add in all the extra ornamental details, like the windows, which I do need to put lecterns up there for the windowsills, but all these like stairs and slabs and stuff. This guy was a super big help. So I'm super glad they have the happy gas. Like, I wish he was faster, but for the purpose of building like this, honestly, 10 out of 10. Like, the happy gas is great. I did enjoy that very much. I gotta get a good thumbnail for this, and I don't know yet what I want to do, but we might do a little bit of a pathway and stuff to wrap it up. But we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right. I'm going to pop in and do some quick recording, guys. You guys can watch me do as many takes as it takes for me to get it right. And then there we are. Okay, here we go. And now the moment of truth. There we go. Ah, this tower is looking nice. I do have some small details I need to finish up. I have some slabs I need to place. I also went ahead and grabbed a bunch of glow lichen, which, yep, there it is. I really wish you could get glow lichen with just anything with silk touch, but you have to use shears, so there's a little tip for you. But I used shears to get it, and now I can place it all over to give this stuff a... But I collected all that glow lichen, so now we can add it to the sides of the tower and give it a little bit of light to bring it all together. I still need to fill up this... I can't. What am I going to say? I still need to... I don't script. I don't like plan out like, today we are going to build a tree farm. You build the tree farm by placing the tree. I don't script it out that way. I have a general idea of like what I'm talking about, so I'll just kind of jump into stuff and I'll do multiple takes to make sure it makes sense. But that's just me. If you ever consider making videos or anything like that, I highly recommend just do what works for you. If it works better for you to script everything, go for it. It's not what I'm into. But I want to do a little bit of a path that's not fully like, oh gosh, it's gonna lag. A bit of a path to finish out this build, which I might even still terraform, but this, hello, that's rude. I was talking. Thank you. Oh no, snowballs. Yeah, but we're gonna build a pathway and connect it up with our little trading hall. And we'll bring it out a little bit. Because I'll probably still do some more terraforming. But I want to start kind of getting a pathway going to our melon farm. So we can start kind of industrializing and making this area over here livable. Because there's more stuff I'm going to be adding to this area as we go. And I thought about adding a little bit of a lake here. I think we're going to fill it in with dirt. Or not dirt. Yeah, grass blocks and stuff. Because I don't like this. This is too much. But we're going to make it wide for now. Just for now to fill in the sides. Boom. Get going. There we go. Yeah, I can tell you guys, my Tuesday was a little... It started a little rough. I woke up thinking it was Wednesday. Which, if it was Wednesday, yesterday's stream was phenomenal. We hit 500 followers, and Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious, who's all about family, donated $10,000 and stuff. That didn't actually happen. That was me waking up this morning and thinking it was Wednesday when it was not. And needless to say, nothing ruins your Wednesday worse than realizing it's Tuesday. And my Tuesday actually wasn't too bad. Going forward, the whole fallback in time with like the daylight savings time, and then also what else was there? The getting sick last week and everything. That kicked me in the butt a lot. So I am slowly just getting my feet back. Thank you so much for the hydrate there, Kimmy. But like the title of the stream says, so much B-roll. I'm creating B-roll right now. So you guys realize I do so much recording when it comes to B-roll now. Since I changed up how I do my videos and I get more cinematic shots rather than just time-lapse, time-lapse, time-lapse. Yeah, it's nice. I like this style that I've been doing. There we go. Path is done. Okay, the path is pretty much... Yeah, I meant to jump over that. Alright, the path is pretty much done. I will spruce it up over time, but for now it's connected over by the melon farm, and it goes all the way to the trading hall and to the tree farm. Originally, I was thinking of this little area here to be a small lake, but I think we're going to actually fill this in with grass blocks and dirt because this path works really well right here, but I don't like that it dips down, so we got to fix this as well. That's a good question, actually, Kimmy. So, let me... Cool. There we go. I'm testing something, too. Well, thank you for asking that. So what is B-roll? So B-roll is all of the actual footage that you're seeing in a video that isn't someone talking directly to the camera. So in my Minecraft videos where I am talking to the screen and I am just punching the air and I am talking to you guys, that's what we call A-roll. And A-roll is the main part of the video that you're seeing where they're talking, they're explaining things. B-roll is all the extra stuff. Excuse me, I'm talking. Ooh, baked potato. But B-roll is all the extra stuff. So if you ever watch a Minecraft video and there's time lapses or cinematic shots or anything like that, that's typically B-roll. It's all the extra footage that fills in the gaps during a video. I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I got to test out something since you asked that question, which worked really well. So thank you for that. Okay. Let's grab... yeah, I need to go get some... Actually, let's check to see how much grass Let's see how much grass I have down here. So zombies have a chance of dropping carrots and potatoes. I don't know what the... I don't know if it was because the zombie was on fire. It dropped a baked potato. But they can drop anything from rotten flesh to carrots and potatoes, armor that they're wearing, tools that they're carrying. If it's a baby zombie riding a chicken or a chicken jockey, they can also drop raw chicken and feathers. So there's that. Okay, we got plenty of dirt there. Moss, dirt. Okay, that should be plenty to fill that in. And of course, it's nighttime, so we gotta go sleep. Yeah, Tiki's a sleepy kitty because she's too busy going to the bathroom in my son's bed. There we go. There we go. That fills that out better. Okay, sorry. That was bothering me. I don't like it when path blocks are like on the edge of a area like this. For this kind of like where you can have like a step, which I'll probably add slabs and stuff later, that's fine. But it's like on the edge of an area, like up here, where this should just be flat, which is what we're going to fill in next. Who does Tiki like more in the house? Me, my wife, or the kids? I think it's me. My wife probably likes to think that it's her. And my kids will say that's them. But when you're always looking for the cat, just look for where I'm at, because that's usually where the cat's trying to be. Is by me. We're just going to flatten this out. And it'll look nice. And we'll fix the pathways and stuff too. Take out this tree. Cool. But yeah, Tiki's always like next to me. She's laying next to me or laying on my lap, looking for me. I think she likes me more. But my wife will probably try to say it's her. I don't think my son would say that Tiki likes him very much. And don't get me wrong, my kids love having a cat. They love playing with her. But when they play with her, they tend to get her a little riled up to where you can tell, because her tail will like flare out. And that's normally a universal sign for cats, like, hey, back off. It always happens when my son plays, because he plays rough, and he's like very loud and all that, and I don't think Tiki likes it very much. I might have to get some more dirt. Yeah, out of dirt. Do I have some dirt? I do. I got dirt in the chest right there. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. And, oh, one short. You gotta be kidding. We'll just grab the grass block. That's perfect. And boom. I can fix this later, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But we'll fix this. And boom. There we go. That's a better looking path. I love that. Actually, might bring it out a little bit more. Just so we can. Alright. Tree tower path. So is there a way that you could make like a dirt generator out of curiosity? Because I know there is such cobble generator. For dirt, I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there's any way that I know of for dirt. I don't think there is. In Skyblock, or one of the original, or was it Skyblock, or there was a mod that like made it challenging, and to get dirt you had to like sift through various things to get it. As for vanilla Minecraft, there isn't like a dirt generator. You can pretty much just find it anywhere. I'm trying to think of anything else. I know Enderman everywhere. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a dirt generator. I'm trying to like dig through the recesses of my mind to find something, and I'm not seeing it. It's kind of like sand. Sand's not a renewable resource. But it's also not hard to go find a desert and just dig all the sand out. Same thing with dirt. Like, you can find an area that you're not going to build in and just tear out all the dirt. Which is pretty much what I do. And so I don't affect the top as much. I try to dig under a few layers and just tear out the dirt that's underneath. And I'll get a few like grass blocks to help the grass spread. But yeah, I don't think there's a way that you can like make a farm for dirt. And I could be wrong. I don't, but I'm like 98% sure there isn't one. Okay. And that's done. Okay, last clip that we'll record and last little bit of building we'll do is going to be over on the side for the retaining wall by the tower. All right, next up is going to be over on the side of the tree farm. So I have this really tall wall of dirt, and I know it's the best thing you've ever seen. It reminds me of the first night I spent in Minecraft. And if I get creative enough, I'll put I'll put some like flashback stuff on the screen, but I don't know if I'll have that yet or not. But I want to add a little bit of a retaining wall to kind of mimic a little bit of what's going on at the fishing village. We'll get a boat right here. We'll get some footage over there, and then we'll come back. Because over at our fishing village, we have a retaining wall that kind of fences in a good chunk of the houses. If you guys would like to see the video of where I build this fishing village, you can click this video in the top right corner. But wait till this one's over. Now, I don't want to build it exactly the same, but I think if we could bring in some stone bricks, it'll help connect the areas up just a little bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab some... Oh, whoa. I don't have... What? So, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more stone bricks, and we're going to get to placing those right now. Cool. Switching back to the streaming. Boom. There we are. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Like I said, we're playing catch up this week where I'm recording clips. I'm getting some building done. Like, we're getting a lot of stuff done. Today already, it's only been 46 minutes, and I feel like I've gotten a lot done. But I also did a lot before stream because my wife asked me what we were having for supper, and originally I was going to make a pot roast, but I was missing 2 of the ingredients that I needed. Pot roast and gravy. So I just said, nah, we'll do it a different time. Now, I think I have stone bricks already, so before I go and hunt down more of my inventory at the village, let's check to see what we got here so I can use up what I got. Got some stone. Stone bricks. Stone bricks. Mossy stone bricks. I could use those. More stone. I think that's a good start. Just for safe measure, let's go check the melon tower. Just to be sure. But we'll finish this part up. I'm going to get those clips moved over to my project that I'm working on. Then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to do... this is working great. We're going to do a little bit more stuff. I'm seeing a lot of different stone variants. There we go. Lots of stuff. Oh, there we go. Boom. Cracked stone bricks. We might include some of those. I don't know yet. Throw those in. Okay, I think that'll be enough. If not, we'll get more, but... Oh, it's my happy gas. I was like, what is a Ravenger doing over here on its own? No, it was a happy gas. I got scared for a second. Yeah, we'll take a break after we get this done and I get footage moved over. And then I'm going to flip on over to the snapshot and I'm going to work a little bit in that one. So, here we go. Oh. Just going to lay out a baseline. There we go. I'll have to replace some of these with grass and dirt, but that's okay. Yeah, I wanted to do something that stood out a little bit for this build. And I figured a retaining wall would be nice because that's easy. And if I'm just using stone bricks to start, I can add texture to that as we go. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure I was doing a replay footage of it. But as I was setting up for stream, I was getting a bunch of ideas with the new drop coming next month. Because today was supposed to be Snapshot Day. And I think N-Bomb posted on Twitter that he messed up something and it'll be out tomorrow. And from what I've heard, we don't have any more features being added. So, like, the spear, the nautilus, the camel husk, the parched, and the lunge enchantment, all that stuff is what's coming in the update, which I think is great. I'm excited for it. I was kind of hoping for a couple more things, but you know, it's Mojang. I'm gonna let them do their work because they do great, and I'm really loving these little drops because we get more content added to the game, and I'm really enjoying it. I know there's naysayers out there that don't like it, but I do like what they're doing. I don't know if I want this corner. We might come back and tear it down. But I want to start doing get a couple tutorials ready for when the update drops. Because there's some people out there who do not follow the updates as close as like some of us Minecraft content creators do, and that is fine. So I am happy to try to be on top of those things. All right, I'm gonna go sleep. We'll drop off the stone, and then I'll get a quick of talking about that. And then we'll keep moving forward. So if you are just lurking and you're just chilling and hanging out, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, and here we are. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty chill stream today. Like I'm mostly just chatting with you guys and getting some clips recorded, just getting caught up on work. How did you spawn when there was... It's sunny out. Well, I guess it was dark, so that would make sense. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? What is going on with my bow aims, guys? Oh. Did he just... It looked like he hit an imaginary wall and just exploded. That's awesome. Cool. I'll take that. We take that. Excellent. All right. I'm going to record a quick clip really quick, and we'll be good. And the retaining wall is pretty much done. I know it's nothing super fancy, but we will soup this up with some texture and stuff later. But I wanted to just get it in place, and then I'll decide what I want to do with it down the road. Because I might even tear out some of this terraforming that I've done and fill it in with some stone bricks. But for now, we're just going to have a hard line right here and call that good for now. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. I do need to test this out, but I'm not gonna test it out right now because I think I need to get this loaded up with saplings, which I don't have a lot of saplings right now, and that is fine. I think I have that all lit up there. So we'll get some saplings there, and then we'll flick that switch, and it'll drop something on there to cause this clock to go. Yep. And then we can just stand right here, and we'll bone meal dirt, which I think we got to replace this cobblestone with dirt, which is fine. I think that'll work. I gotta test this out again, but we'll worry about that later. Let me name this file. Retain wall. Call that good. Cool. I'm gonna flip back into Facecam. Boom. And then I'm gonna move that footage quick to my project file so I don't lose it or I don't forget to do it later. Because sometimes I'll do that. I'll record like a bunch of footage and then I'll take a break and then I'll come back and I'll try to pick up where I left off, but I had already recorded like 2 other videos after that footage, so I have to dig through all of my stuff to find it. And I don't like doing that. I try to stay on top of things by adding it into my A-roll binder or A-roll folder right away so I don't misplace it. And since I already loaded up this hard drive, it should be fairly quick. Whoop. Get that added in. And we'll put that here. Boom. I'm hoping that I can get this video up to 20 minutes. My goal is to make this one 20 minutes. All right, I need to make a new bin for that. Make it B-roll. Save it a bunch of times so I don't lose it, and then we're good. So I'm going to really quickly take a break, guys. I'm going to go stretch my legs. I don't think my water cup needs filling because we're good there. But I'm going to stretch my legs. I'll come back, and then I'm going to load up the snapshot. We're going to do some footage for that. And then I think we're going to be pretty much good to go after that to hopefully edit some B-roll. And if all we get done today is creating B-roll and some footage recorded, like I consider that a win. And we'll spend Thursday editing the B-roll. But I want to try to get some B-roll edited today as well, because the title was also so much B-roll. So I'm going to quickly take a break, guys. I will be right back, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm back, guys. Just getting the snapshot world loaded up. Give me 1 second. I need... There we go. My shorts world. So I made a copy of my world where I do all of my like enchantment videos for my enchantment guide series, and I went ahead and got that copy of it updated to the latest snapshot. One thing I do need to get is lunge. No, I don't need lunge 2. I need lunge 3 because that's the highest one you can get. Boom. There we go. We'll add that here. Hey, that's okay, Epiloxes. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're just getting caught up on stuff this week, honestly. All right, let's see. What's a good intro for the spear? Part tool. Part weapon. Part precision striker. Interesting. Mention the contrast. Jabbing and charging. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of... I want to make a joke. I pretty much want to make a joke out of it where it's like... it's like, the spear really has a point. It's up to you, Epiloxes. It's really up to you if you want to shout out any sort of... If you really want to shout out countries or something. I know that's a lot more states. A lot more than the states, but, it's up to you. And I'm so sorry. Why does it smell bad there, dude? I'm sorry you feel sick. I've had those times, too. Yeah, I think we'll start with a joke. I can always redo the hook later. But I think making a joke that's like, the spear really has a point. And see if anyone gets it as we go through. So, here we go. As I go back and forth between some stuff. The spear really has a point. Money smells... Why does money smell bad? What kind of money are you smelling that smells bad? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's... The spear comes in 7 different varieties. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Wood. Stone. Copper. Iron. Gold. Diamond. And netherite. Back to normal. Boom. To craft the spear, it doesn't really matter what materials you make it of. The recipe is going to be the same. Except for the netherite. Except for the netherite spear. To do that, you're going to need to upgrade it from the diamond to the netherite using a smithing template. But to craft a spear, go ahead and get yourself some sticks and the material of your choice. I'm going to go with diamond. Go ahead and take those materials to the crafting table. You're going to put 2 sticks going in diagonal like this. And put your material of choice up in the top corner to get the spear. Are you okay, Epiloxes? Did you pass out from smelling money? Because I'm sorry. I'm curious what money you're smelling that smells bad. And then smithing template. Or smithing table. Cool. To change the spear from diamond to netherite, you need to get a smithing table. Once you do, you'll have to get yourself a netherite upgrade template, as well as a netherite ingot. Go ahead and place your diamond spear in the center, with the upgrade on the left, and the netherite ingot on the right to get a netherite spear. The real question is, why is he smelling? That's exactly what I was asking. Why are you smelling money? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, cool. The spear can have a total of 10 different enchantments. The smell is strong. Epiloxes, are you okay? Blink twice if you're okay. It's nowhere near you, yet it's that you say it's so strong. Like, I'm trying to think, do I have any sort of money around here? I don't think I have any money. Like, there's no coins or anything. So I can't really, like, smell coins or anything. I'm complicated. I could tell. I just hope are you okay? Like, are you okay, sir? Please be okay. Like, do you just have, like, stacks of dollar bills in the other room that just, you can, like, smell them? Like, it smells like money. It's gross. I don't know. I've never heard that before. This is a whole new thing for me. Anyway, we're going to get back to recording. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We'll start here. Sharpness, which adds extra damage to your spear. Sharpness, which allows your spear to deal extra damage. Smite, which deals extra damage to undead mobs, such as the zombie and the wither. Nah, it didn't make any sense. It did make sense, but it was weird. Smite, which deals more damage to undead mobs, like the zombies, the skeleton, and the wither. Bane of Arthropods, which deals... Bane of Arthropods, which deals extra damage to arthropods, such as silverfish and spiders. Between these three, you can only have one of them available. Between these three enchantments, you can only have one of them on your spear at a time. So if you have Sharpness, you can't have Smite. And the same thing goes for Bane of Arthropods. But if you put Bane of Arthropods on your spear, let me know in the comments down below. Why do you do that? Okay. Fire Aspect, which deal... Yeah, Fire Aspect. Wow. I read it. It's right there, and I read it wrong. Think of a durian, but it smells like money. Ugh. Durian's horrible. Now I got shivers running down my spine there. Ugh. Fire Aspect, which deals fire damage to the mob. Fire Aspect, which deals fire damage to your opponent and can inflict up to 4 seconds of burning. I'm going to do Lunge last. Knockback, which knocks your opponent back by a few blocks. Looting. Here we go. Looting, which increases the likelihood of getting drops from your mobs. Looting, which increases the guys, this is me every time I try to record. Looting, which increases the chance of getting drops from mobs. It's the way I'm saying it. Looting, which increases the likelihood of getting drops from mobs when attacked. When defeated. Looting, which increases the likelihood of getting drops from mobs when defeated. There we go. How many ticks was that? Like 12? It was a lot. There's nothing down there, Tiki. She's trying to climb underneath my monitor stand, and I wish she would stop. Unbreaking, which increases the durability of your spear. Mending, which allows you to heal your spear. Mending, which allows your... Mending, which allows you to use experience points to heal your spear. And then I need to read exactly what lunge does. And lunge, which allows you to launch yourself... and lunge, which allows you to launch yourself forward with an attack or increase distance when It just allows you to launch yourself forward. I need to just say that. And lunge, which allows you to launch yourself forward. Do know that using the lunge enchantment will decrease your hunger bars. So make sure you have food on hand at all times. There we go. Cool. Let's see. Sharpness. I want looting. Knockback. I think... Oh. There we go. And Curse of Vanishing, which if the spear is in your inventory when you die, it will also disappear. I'm going to try that one more time. And Curse of Vanishing. If the spear is in your inventory when you die, it will disappear. Does anyone actually use this one? Okay. All right, let's see. How do I want to do this part next? Okay. To enchant a spear, get yourself an anvil. In your anvil, go ahead and throw your spear in, and you can throw any enchantment books that you find on it. Again, make sure you're choosing carefully between Sharpness, Smite, or Bane of Arthropods. Again, you can only have one. Cool. If you find a spear from a mob that gets dropped, such as zombies riding zombie horse, such as zombies riding the zombie horse, or even piglins in the nether. Editing odd, try to get some B-roll of these if you can. But if you find that spear and you don't like the enchantments, go ahead and throw it in the enchant... no. I don't like what I'm doing. Go ahead and throw in a grindstone. It will remove those, and you'll get some experience back. Okay. I need lapis, I realize. Otherwise, you could throw it in an enchantment table. And if you have the right number of levels and lapis lazuli, you can enchant it to see what you get. Just knock back 1. But again, if you don't like it, you can always unenchant it with a grindstone. To increase the odds of better enchants, set up an enchantment table like this with bookshelves around it. Then you go on in, throw your spear in, and you should see some better ones in there. I'm going to go ahead and click on Smite. And I got Fire Aspect 2. Ah. Nice. Before I tell you what it... Before I tell you what enchantments I like on my spear, comment down below. What do you like on yours? I'm going to go back here. Grab this. Boom. As for me, I like Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. Cool. All right. I'm going to go back to my face cam. There we are. And the cat cam is there. She's doing nice. She's a cute little kitty. Cool. All right. I need to get an exit for that. And let's see, what kind of video do I want to lead that off into? Let me double check if I have a video that I can tag off on the end. It's a nice little song. What is this song? Wishful Drinking by James Flamestar. Did I like this one? I did. It's a nice, like, little ditty. I like it. All right. I think I'll pass it off onto the best enchantments you can get for your weapons. That makes the most sense to me. But I'm going to switch back into 1.21.9 that I was playing on before the snapshot. Because I can get my zoom effect and all that kind of stuff. Interesting. Then we'll throw all that in, which I do want to get some B-roll of zombies and piglins. I wish that I could get B-roll of them, like the zombie riding the zombie horse with the spear, and same with the piglin holding the spear in the nether, but It'll be fine. But I'm curious if they'll add more enchantments for the spear down the line, because if so, I gotta update that. I already gotta update my copper video, because my copper video is like, it's not wrong. There is like everything in that video is pretty like accurate. Just they added more stuff. Okay. Back here. Uh-oh. Okay, it was lagging there for a second. And I'm in survival. Sorry, I was building a world eater here, and then I was also testing something out for my short form content. Okay, where is... I want to find a house that... Oh, there it is. A house that I'm talking in front of, at least. We'll pass the spear video off onto the best enchantments for tools, what video, and then we'll be good for that. Okay. Let's record that quick. There we go. Now that you're an expert on the... Now that you're an expert on enchanting the spear, maybe you want to enchant your other tools. If so, you can watch this video right here. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. I forget when I change versions, it messes my hotkeys up so I can't press C to zoom. I'm supposed to be able to hit V, but that's also set up for voice chat. It's weird. I don't know. Cool. I'm going to go quickly add that to a folder so I have it. The stutters. Yeah, that happens a lot when I'm recording because I'll mess up a take and I'll like mess up how I'm saying stuff. So I'm like, blah, 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 and back it up. So I'm like, so if you guys ever watch like a full video from me and you're like, oh wow, that was pretty good. Just know that in between most of those takes is me going like pretty much the entire time because I mess up when I'm talking all the time. and that's not just for video recording either. I do that in real life too. I'll be trying to explain like to my students like what I don't know, like what certain dynamics are, and I'll like I'll mess something up, or I'll like trip over my word, and I'll just I'll do something like that. Which when I was like younger, I think I was a little embarrassed by it, but now it's just become a normal thing with me. Flat out stuttering on an April Fool's Day or something. I have a video in mind for an April Fool's Day video. The issue with April Fool's Day is that it's always in April, which is funny enough because it's the April 1st. But April's always like one of the busiest months of my job ever, because in April it's usually final performances for the musical. We are getting ready for districts. I just got done with like a middle school festival, getting ready for the end of the school year, all that kind of stuff. It's such a crazy month. I'm also gonna be doing 2 master classes that I need to just plan it ahead of time. I should just probably plan it out and record it ahead of time and then just save it or schedule it for April 1st, which would probably be the smartest thing to do. But I tend to work like 4 videos ahead at a time. Like right now I have like 3 that I'm currently working on. Technically 4 because I gotta record a skit video for episode 22 of the Forever World. It's just, yeah, it just happens. It just happens. You got a big performance on April. Yeah, we don't actually, end of April will be our final concert. It will be my seniors final concert for the year. And our final concert for seniors final concert in general, and then our final concert for the year as we go. Cool. I will save that, and better yet, I'm just going to export it now, and then we'll do that. So that way, that will save me so much time in the future, because it'll take like 5 minutes. So yeah, if you guys, if you ever do any video editing out there, guys, one of the best programs that I use right now, and they're not sponsored, I don't get paid from any of it. I would love to be affiliated with them, but I love their product. It's called Recut, and it's a one-time payment. When I originally got it, it was $100, and because of everything going up in price, they did increase their price to $130. But it is currently on sale for $50 off. I think it's $79, which is about what I got it for on sale back when it was $100. So if you do any video editing, and especially with like Davnici Resolve, I think it also works with Adobe Premiere and stuff. But it's such a good program that you can upload your footage, and it removes all the silences. And I use it all the time with Davnici, and it saves me hours of work. But yeah, Recut it's a lifesaver, guys. I bought it 2 years ago. I use it all the time, and it's so nice. So if you do any sort of video editing, especially with Resolve, definitely consider it. It's a good tool. I could get a Lego set for $70. You could, if you don't do any video editing and you have $79, go buy a Lego set for $79 because that sounds pretty good. That does sound pretty good. Ooh, okay. So we got some footage recorded for the survival world. We got a whole video recorded for a tutorial, which that's awesome. My encoder is overloading, but I'm also rendering a video, so that would make sense. So if it gets a little pixelated or anything, that's why, because I'm rendering this video. But then I think what we'll do after I get this done, do a backflip. I can't. I'm gonna hurt myself if I try to do a backflip. Then we're gonna edit some B-roll. Yeah, so it's so right now everything I just recorded was like a 10-minute video, and then it's gonna cut it down to like 5.5 minutes. Which if I move this back to like natural, that makes it like more 6 minutes and 18 seconds, and I can just export that. So it works with DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, CapCut, and you can also export it as an XML file. So if you use something that uses that, like DaVinci does use XML, but I export it as an FCP XML. I don't really know the difference. I just followed a tutorial online, but it'll cut out all the silences, and then I can edit from there, and it's done, like just there. And then I can import that as a timeline into DaVinci, and it saves me so much time. Boom. Cool. That's another video pretty much recorded. I just gotta edit. Love it. So I love that program so much because it gets me, I'm able to record like back to back to back footage and then get it in there, and then it cuts out all the silences, and then I can just edit those 4 videos quicker. Like, I love it. It's so great. Okay. I think that was what I wanted to accomplish, right? We got some building done. We got some recording done. I got a little bit of editing done, which it wasn't a lot, but it's still something. Yeah, let's do some B-roll editing. Because I have a lot of B-roll. So yeah, gathering. It's pretty much from here up. They were. I don't know. I think either people are lurking or they left to go do other stuff, and that's fine. I mentioned at the beginning of stream that I was going to mainly be chatting and just getting caught up on work. So, I mean, if people didn't want to sit around and watch that, I understand that. It's okay. Okay. Let's get into some B-roll. And I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long to edit B-roll. Oh yeah, because I'm literally just at my farm here. Let's see, like right there. Would you do thinkable things for $1 million? Unthinkable things? Name something unthinkable. Epiloxes. Because like $1 billion is a lot, but $1 billion also could be considered as like a billion deer with antlers. So depending on who's asking that question, because if it's a genie, yeah, no, I'm not talking to the genie then. All right. Because I only get like 3 seconds of this shot, which is fine because it's pretty boring to just sit there. Can I put on shaders, or is that going to look... Also, let's lower the render distance. It's probably going to be too dark. Oh, that's not too bad. All right. If someone offered me $1 billion or $1 billion to do a backflip, yes, I would attempt to do a backflip. Would I probably hurt myself a lot? Yep. But yeah, I would do that. I don't think that's like an unthinkable thing. Is it an impossible thing? Yeah, I don't think I could do a backflip. But I would sure try if someone offered me $1 billion. Okay, then we'll do that. Drop a keyframe. Back. Nope. Nope. There we go. Let's try that. And it should just do an easy zoom in, which I'll edit down a little bit. Yep, that's what I want. Cool, export. Which I don't think I've done any B-roll footage for the beginning of this one. So I do need to fix that. And then we'll export that. Be good. This is a bulk of like what I do for editing because I'm just trying to get the B-roll footage for the video. Which I can't wait to get my new computer built because you can see I get so laggy when it comes to doing these. Like I'm trying to watch YouTube videos while doing like editing B-roll footage, and it slows the video down so much it's almost impossible to watch at times. So like I'll play on my phone while that happens. Speaking of which, I found one of my old cell phones, and I wanted to see if I could put helium on it because apparently US Cellular, which is the carrier I go through, joined with T-Mobile, and T-Mobile towers helium goes off of that, and you can get like a free phone plan. And I was wondering if I could do that so my kids had an emergency phone just in case something happened. You wonder what cats be thinking? Well, she is currently thinking, I wish these Pokemon cards weren't here so I could sleep good. Here's Tiki. Yep. I think she just thinks that I'm annoying sometimes. Because I'll just also, like, purposely annoy her. Because she's just right here next to me while I'm editing and recording and doing all this. But she's cute, so it's cool. Nope, wrong one. So we got the Gathering Stone. We need to gather some dirt next. This is nice. Just getting to sit back and relax, chat with you guys while I do some work. I love it. Oh. I don't remember what I did here. I think I just went to gather dirt. Oh, it's getting laggy again. No. Oh, it's doing that again. I don't like that. I don't want to play. I want to hit a keyframe. Hold control to apply keyframes. Snap to keyframe. Oh, that's nice to know. Cool. Oh, it's getting laggy. Oh, don't tell me that I'm going to have to... Oh, is it not going to let me put a keyframe? That's lame. Now let's double check that footage because... Oh, it's so laggy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It kind of evened itself out. I'm wondering if it'll be fine in footage. Let me check. Yeah, like, I love my 2060 when it comes to my graphics card, but my new computer with the 3060 is going to be so much better. And I'm going to either keep this one around for a backup, or I'm going to just completely... I'll probably gut all the files from it to put on the new computer. At least, like, my work files that I use for editing and everything. And then I might turn it into like a server hub for like our movies and stuff. But yeah, see, like I'm moving forward and it's lagging out, and I don't like that at all. And the only way that I can get rid of that, guys, is by restarting everything, and I don't want to do that. So I turn shaders off. And we're gonna do B-roll later, which I hate that I don't get to keep doing B-roll because I like getting stuff done. This saves me so much time. But I think we'll wrap up pretty soon. Let me see. Let's hop in and double check that gold farm that I was building, because I was working on a railway system for the world. I wish I would just save these so I don't have to worry about it. Where is it? Free cam. Yeah, this one. It's so nice to be able to zoom. But let's double check that gold farm and then we'll wrap up. Because I know it's the graphics card for sure, because it's whenever I turn on shaders. If I turn on shaders, everything starts to bog down a little bit, which I get it. I'm using complementary, and complementary is supposed to be pretty light on the resources. especially with like sodium and everything. But like, it's not like all my hardware is top of the line. It's good stuff, but it's not like great stuff. My new computer is going to have a lot more, which I'm really excited for. But let's pop in. I want to double check. Oh, that was like instantaneous. I love that. There it is. Hey, it's where the stream began. I started in the nether. We're ending in the nether. It's great. But I'm building a cooling tower this way. Do fish smell like fish or the water they live in? I think they smell like the water they live in. But this is a cooling tower that I probably want to flare out a little bit more. But inside the cooling tower is going to be a gold farm. At least that's the plan. I don't know if it'll work. So I should be in another waste. I believe I am. And ideally, zombie piglin will spawn in here. I'm going to hopefully get them to fall and land at some point. But I need to put some turtle eggs up at the top to see if this will work. Otherwise, I'm going to just gut it and we'll just use it as decoration. And I think they'll just float. Yeah, so they'll try to get to them. And then ideally they'll drop. They'll fall. They should hopefully survive. But I don't know. But I'm going to fly up and see if they spawn. Because I don't know if I have to AFK a certain ways away. Because piglin themselves are spawning here. So I need to spawn-proof the outside. Yeah, so are zombie piglins. So I'll need to get some... What are they called? What are they called? Gosh. Slabs. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, there they are. Okay, we got some there. Got some there. Ooh, this might work. I'll need to... Yeah, I'll definitely need to slab the outside. Why are you here? I'm not in a crimson forest anymore. Yeah, we'll need to slab the outside. Just to prevent these guys from spawning all over. But I'm gonna currently I'm just gonna block myself in. Because I just want to see if this works. The way that I'm thinking. Zombie piglin. Okay. I need a sword. And go to survival. I'm questioning if these guys will get angry and run to the center. Chicken. It doesn't seem like it. It's just these guys on the outside. Which again, they won't be there because I'll spawn proof everything. But my thought process was these guys would get angry and run towards the center. But I wonder if I need to make the center bigger. Because I think if I can get them to fall down the chute, it should work. But I need to get slabs first. So like polished, boom, and I'll do this later. I'm not going to do it right now. But let's make these center ones a little bigger for now, just to see if that does anything. And I'll try to update this too, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's why I'm building it in creative first. I think it's just this one here that I want to try to keep the same. But let's, just for the sake of testing, we're going to spawn a bunch of these guys in. Even though I don't think they'll spawn this many, but you never know. I don't know if it'll be that effective. Okay, so if they fall, that'll work. Out of there. It might be too tall. I wonder if I can make drop spots throughout. I don't know. I'll play around with it, but there we go. Am I safe? I am. Okay, they're trying to get to me. But they're not doing anything, which I was hoping it would just do like a chain reaction to get to here. But I'm wondering if I need to make this area bigger. And maybe bring it up a little bit. We'll try that. Yeah, because they'll fall down there. Are you on Thursday? I should be streaming on Thursday. That's the goal. get rid of that. And we'll just do that. And then, boom. Guilt tripping Ethan with this baby chicken I drew. Is it working? Is he like eating chicken? Is that what you're guilt tripping him about? Hey, if it's working, right? And then I need to move this back 1. And then we'll copy this. And then copy this. Okay. So my goal is that I will be here and they should fall down, but I gotta, 1, make it safe. Did you send me a picture? Because I don't know if I can put turtle eggs like in the center. Should be safe there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's the picture. It's a pretty good chicken. Honestly. And I'm sorry that I can't come on my birthday. I apologize. Very easy to make Ethan feel bad. Don't make Ethan feel bad. What did Ethan do to deserve that? Did I miss a... I did miss a trapdoor. Ha. Okay, but then... It's not symmetrical by any means. But that's fine. Cool. But I'm wondering... If I stand... Where am I standing normally? I'm standing like right here. If I make... You had a good model for the drawing. I wonder if I can make various pitfalls throughout. And it'll clean it up a little bit to where more will fall. Give me a second. And boom. And boom. Oh, it hatched in your class today? And you name its name is Omelet. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna clear the chat quick, guys. Just... Whoa! Shy with the cave sounds. I'm gonna clear chat just because of the bot there. But I'm gonna try really quick just to make a couple like little trapdoor pitfalls. I don't know if that will help. But, you know, it's worth a try. And then, let's see, those are there, so we'll go opposite. And then we'll give it a try. Which, again, I don't know if it'll work or not. This was all just in my head. Wasn't sure if it would go how I wanted it to or not. Definitely is allowing them to fall down more. Penny Cat has been really rude recently. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. And top. To be this one. Bunch of scratches on your hand. Bad kitty. My daughter has a couple scratches on her hand where Odd Cat here has been biting. But I think it's because she gets worked up when the kids are trying to play with her. Okay, so for these, I don't know. Why are they not... Because I thought they tried to stomp on them. Yeah. So why aren't they trying to go for them here? Tiki Cat. Why does it not... Because that's what I thought they would do, is... They would work towards this. And try to stomp on it. But if that didn't work, I thought they would at least attack me. I could do that. That's kind of like my next thought. Is making the hole bigger in the center. But I want to have as much spawning ability... Nope. Here as possible. So then... Let's see. Game mode... Yeah, I might have to try that. Okay, I'm using too strong of a sword at this point. Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Because there's still all these guys. But I thought they would pick up on it, because zombie piglin are always sensing when one's angry. There we go. But why are these guys not getting any? This part works just fine. That's working better.